Hello, my fellow Ugandans. I really don't know if Ugandans, you are seeing what is happening to our country, or you guys, you're not seeing. Recently, KCC has just released a very funny thing that to me, I felt like I need to speak to some of you Ugandans. Please, what do you people think? There's something that they introduced that called the local tax. The local tax, I just need first to find out thoroughly before making a lot of alarms if the parliament has amended it or the parliament has passed it. But it doesn't make sense for us Ugandans to pay the local tax. Of course, according to the local tax, I've seen is supposed to be imposed on different organizations. I've seen they put UPDF, I've seen Ugandan Police Force, I've seen many other institutions, the vendors, and the worst part where they put that part is the unemployed and the small business vendors. To me, I want to ask myself, Ugandans, what is going on in our country? Are you people okay with the situation? I don't understand. No, can we really ask our government and we really ask them pressure? Why do they come up with something like that? Even they say they will the local tax will also affect the salary earners. You also have to tax your salary. For heaven's sake, you want to tax my salary? First of all, you're already removing pay as you earn. You're already chopping NSSF, and then you also want to add the local tax, guys. Really? When they can't even support us, they can't even defend us in terms of our payments, in terms of our salaries. We have complained, we have argued about the minimum wage payment. They can't even pass it. Because why do they fear to pass it? Because most people works for government, and most business that is running the so-called the hotels, the salon, and everything. Most of them are people works in government and the politicians. So they fear that if they pass the minimum wage payment, it will affect them and so or something like that. But it doesn't make sense. You don't want to pass minimum wage payment at the same time. The same government want to introduce something called the local tax. KCCA and members of parliament, you guys, can you really have some humanity feeling about Ugandans? Can you guys think about that? Do we have to pay everything? Tax after tax? Really? For heaven's sake. Do you guys love this country? Look at the level of unemployment in this country. The level of unemployment is high. First of all, you came up with a plan without a strategy. You started chasing people who are doing small business along the street because of what they are encroaching into the road or something like that. But the question is, yes, chasing them is not an issue. The issue is, what plans do you people have in place that if, yes, they have been removed from the roadside, where do you take them? Then going to start destroying their things, vandalizing their businesses, destroying, arresting some of their things. But what plan do you have on the ground? Do you have any gazetted place where you're saying all those who are selling chapati and so, this is where you're supposed to be? But don't chase them out of doing business. You have increased the problem of unemployment. At the same time, okay, you want to tax people who are unemployed. I don't know whether it's advising the president under the Ministry of Finance needs to rethink. I don't know. That's why it will bring a question mark as asking myself, who is running this country? Is it the president? Or is General Muhoozi? If it's General Muhoozi, then we need to know. Because I don't think this is either the president or General Muhoozi. Whatever this is coming out, did the parliament approve us paying the local tax? Okay, KCCA want to implement it, but from how? Where? You guys, can you guys think of that? So Ugandans, I'm leaving this into your hands, guys. You have to think. You see, sometimes it's good to be an activist. Sometimes it's good to be a politician. But sometimes it's also good to be a leader. But I see that not everyone is called to be a leader in this country. Not everyone. So I think we need to begin thinking of that. Not everyone is called in this country to become a leader. So I'm leaving it to you guys to think about it. Please let us know what plan do you guys have. I will be talking more about this, and something needs to be done. Thank you, guys.